Hey, what's going on, everybody? Survival Islanders, head back again with another video. Don't forget to check out our Twitch. We try to do that as much as possible. Links in the description and everything. Today's video is about Snapshot 21w07a. This one just came out recently, not even a day old, basically, and this one adds a couple new blocks. The textures of ores is now completely different, so you got to get used to that. Cave features will no longer, like in the last snapshot, are going to be filled with water. There was a lot of giant bodies of water, so there's not a lot of that. Also, giant caves, like those big caverns that like in the previous snapshot, are now a little bit more rare to find. Also, there are certain blocks that do not generate within certain levels. For example, there is granite and dirt and dorite that does not. It is not going to go below Y0 now, so there are certain blocks you will not find. The generation of ores is now completely fixed, so normally before the additional 64 below, their diamonds would be found mainly between bedrock and Y12. Y12 was like basically the limit. So now instead of it with negative 64, it's like go up 12, so negative 52 is basically what you want to do. So now below Y0 is now pretty much all Grimstone. Grimstone it's basically like instead of bedrock now it's 0, you're going to find Grimstone, and then below that another 64 will then finally be the bedrock. So Grimstone is basically just the overworld version of Blackstone. It's pretty nice, polished bricks. It's going to be very common to get, chiseled. And in these new underground caverns, they form kind of like pillars, these giant pillars. So you're kind of actually looking almost at like a legit cave, but it's mainly all Grimstone. Mine shafts now do not defy physics. They will always have like supports where it's either wooden logs below to support it from up, or if it's like, so it's not floating in air, or if it's one that is floating in air sometimes, and if it's really close to the top, it'll actually, like of caves, it'll be held by metal chains, so you'll see those and you could collect those. So and strongholds, we'll get into that here later, but strongholds will now be encased entirely in stone, so there are no caves that lead to them. These things are just, you got to directly find these things. You can't just walk into them and everything. Or basically it sounds like either that or you got to dig it out. So encased in stone, if you got to dig this whole thing out, that would be kind of annoying. So we'll have to check that out. So I'm going to go down and see. So through this hole here, you're going to pass Y0 right there. And you're going to see, like I said, these giant pillars of Blackstone. It's just, Grimstone. It's just all Grimstone. Like this is, all caves are mainly Grimstone now at a certain level. See what I meant by those supports? I don't have chain ones, I have this one, but diamonds are a little bit more common. Very, very common. Look at that. Here's one. Here's one. I think they might do something with the ore generation. These are pretty close. See how gold is a lot different? It kind of reminds me of the nether gold, the gold nuggets. There's that big dirt room that's always in one. It's all Grimstone now. That's kind of cool, honestly. Within these big open areas, like, I said, there's no water. And if we wanted to check out the ores, I had those here. Some over here. Yeah, diamonds are seriously common. I made this, but, like, here they were again. Sand, okay. So emerald and diamond are pretty much the same. They really didn't change. Redstone now is completely different. It almost looks like it glows, but it doesn't. Like, well, I blew it up, but... And gold and iron. Iron is by far the weirdest. Copper never changed, but coal. So they now look like blotches instead of these like just pixelized lines. So gonna get used to getting to that. So with certain ores down here, like there will be, like I said, there's exceptions. You're not gonna find dorite or anything down here. It's gonna be stuff like andesite. You're not gonna find granite either. Mainly andesite almost at that point. So, also, I did find another one of those geodes. This thing was just hanging on the wall. Where was that at? Over here. Yeah, with these new giant things, these things might even just be out in the open, so this thing's freaking massive. Okay, why don't we head over and try to find a stronghold so we can demonstrate that one. Okay, so a new feature, as I've now found the stronghold, obviously, is that the Eye of Ender actually makes a really cool sound, and they added like sounds to this thing. Like, it makes a really bell ringing or ding sound whenever you launch it, and then it explodes. So with the stronghold, which apparently this one's underwater, good thing I really am not in survival mode for this. This would suck. Get some better light, because underwater torches don't exist. Damn, mine shaft. So finding this thing is going to be a little bit difficult. Why don't I go into spectator? Oh, nope, literally right there. So it's true, this thing is entirely encased in stone. Although, no, entirely encased in stone. You could not find this by cave or whatever the heck it's trying to say, unless it's saying that it wasn't supposed to be blackstone anyways. So, stronghold not literally intact for once. Normally this thing would be entirely busted. What is this? This is new. Is it a rail? Is it the mine shaft? What the heck is this? This mine shaft is just... No? Yeah, the mine shaft just runs right through this thing. Okay, that's... Never mind. I have no idea here, but this is... You figured out. Wow. Okay, that's first time I've ever seen a mine shaft and a stronghold connect. But basically all this snapshot really does. New generation caves are now a little bit more fixed. And new additional blocks, additional items have been updated, etc. So now you should be able to test this thing out and mine and play the game a little bit more better with caves and everything. So go ahead and go check that out. So give us a like and a sub, and we'll be back again with the next snapshot comes out.